Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's banking sector is among strongest in the world. Torrential rains disrupt normal life in several parts of western and northern India. IMD forecasts heavy rainfall in various parts of the country to the next few days. Death toll due to landslide in Raigad district of Maharashtra rises to 27. Search and rescue operation continues. 4 officials of Delhi's Tihar jail suspended over issue of physical appearance of terror funding case convict Yasin Malik in Supreme Court. And in badminton, Indian pair of Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty storm into the men's doubles final of Korea Open in Yeosu. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributed over 70,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits as part of Rozgar Mela through video conferencing today. Addressing the new appointees, Mr. Modi said, Rozgar Mela is an attempt to empower the youth and encourage their active engagement in the nation's progress. The Prime Minister reiterated that India is going to become one of the top 3 economies in the world as stated by most economy experts.
भारत सिर्फ 9 वर्षों में दुनिया की 10वें नंबर की अर्थव्यवस्था से 5वें नंबर की अर्थव्यवस्था बन गया है। आज हर एक्सपर्ट ये कह रहा है कुछ ही वर्षों में भारत दुनिया की टॉप 3 इकोनॉमी आ जाएगा। टॉप 3 इकोनॉमी में पहुंचना ये भारत के असामान्य सिद्धि बनने वाला है। यानी हर सेक्टर में रोजगार के अवसर भी बढ़ने वाले हैं और सामान्य नागरिक की आय भी बढ़ने वाली है।
On banking, Mr. Modi said today India is one of those countries in the world where this sector is considered to be the strongest.
आज भारत उन देशों में से एक है जहां का बैंकिंग सेक्टर सबसे मजबूत माना जाता है। लेकिन 9 वर्ष पहले ऐसी स्थिति नहीं थी। जब सत्ता का स्वार्थ राष्ट्र हित पर हावी होता है तब कैसी बर्बादी होती है। ये हमारे बैंकिंग सेक्टर ने तो पिछली सरकार के दौरान ये बर्बादी को देखा है। फोन बैंकिंग घोटाला पिछली सरकार के सबसे बड़े घोटालों में एक था। इस घोटाले की वजह से देश की बैंकिंग व्यवस्था की कमर टूट गई थी।
The Rozgar Melas were held at 44 locations across the country today. The recruitments are taking place across central government departments as well as state governments and union territories. Prime Minister Modi addressed through video message the G20 Energy Ministers meet in Goa today. He said India achieved its non-fossil installed electric capacity target 9 years in advance. India had pledged to produce 40% of its energy target through non-fossil fuels by 2030, but it was achieved in November 2020. Currently, India is contributing 43.6% of energy from non-fossil sources in its total energy mix.
India has shown leadership in climate action. We achieved our non-fossil installed electric capacity target 9 years in advance. We have now set a higher target. We plan to achieve 50% non-fossil installed capacity by 2030. India is also among the global leaders in solar and wind power.
Mr. Modi said India is making great efforts in green growth and energy transition.
No talk about the future, sustainability or growth and development can be complete without energy. It impacts development at all levels. However, I firmly believe that our goals are the same. India is making great efforts in green growth and energy transition.
Addressing media after the meeting, Union Power and New and Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh said energy ministers from G20 countries adopted the ambitious and forward-looking outcome document and chair summary of the meeting and G20 high-level voluntary principles on hydrogen. He said everyone agreed on taking steps to combat climate change. He emphasized the need for sharing of technology and for low-cost financing, especially for developing countries, so that no one is left behind. Torrential rains disrupted normal life in several parts of western and northern India today. In Himachal Pradesh, landslides, floods and cloudbursts took place in many parts of the state. In the last 24 hours, 16 people have lost their lives in rain-related incidents in the state. Our correspondent has the details.
Intermittent rain continued throughout the day in most parts of Himachal Pradesh, due to which the water level of rivers and streams has increased, with incidents of landslides, cloudbursts and floods being reported from various places. 696 connecting roads, including 4 national highways, are blocked in the state. In Chirag, Tehsil of Shimla district, a cloudburst caused a flood in Lailakad, due to which 3 people of the same family got buried under debris. In the last 24 hours, 16 people have lost their lives in rain-related incidents. The Meteorological Department has issued an orange alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall in 8 districts of the state, which include Shimla, Solan, Kullu, Mandi, Sirmaur, Bilaspur, Chamba and Kangra for today and tomorrow. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
In Punjab, intermittent rain lashed several parts of the state. The water level in the rivers and dams continues to rise due to rain in Punjab and neighbouring state of Himachal Pradesh. The Met Department has predicted more rain to the next 24 hours. The Gurdaspur District Administration has postponed Sri Kartarpur Sahib's pilgrimage for another 2 days due to rising water of Ravi River. In Jammu and Kashmir, at least 97 families have been shifted to safer locations after heavy rainfall since morning led to rise in water level of Chenab River, inundating Garkhal village in the Akhnur subdivision of Jammu district today. According to official sources, a massive rescue operation was launched in the village after the Chenab River breached the protection wall. Meanwhile, a powerful cloudburst struck Kota Nala in the Doda district early this morning, washing away a stretch of the Thalila-Chirala link road. The cloudburst, coupled with heavy rain, resulted in mudslides and a flood-like situation in Kota Nala. However, no loss of life or injury was reported. On the other hand, vehicular traffic on the 270-kilometer long Jammu-Srinagar National Highway NH44 resumed this afternoon. Akashvani Jammu correspondent reports that the National Highway was closed for vehicular traffic in the wee hours today following incessant rains. Heavy rains battered many parts of Maharashtra today. Several districts are facing flood-like situations. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD has issued an orange alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall in isolated areas in Palghar, Thane, Pune, Raigad, Ratnagiri, Satara and Sindhudurg districts for tomorrow. The IMD has issued a yellow alert for heavy rainfall in isolated places in Mumbai. More from a correspondent.
Rains have taken a breather in most parts of Mumbai since this afternoon. Trains are running normally on Western and Harbour lines with a slight delay on the Central line. In the Yavatmal district, 2 Indian Air Force helicopters were deployed to rescue people who were stranded in the Mayegaon Taluka due to heavy flooding. 3 people lost their lives in rain-related incidents in the Amravati district. In Sangli, a 22-member NDRF team was deployed along the banks of Krishna River due to flood-like situations. In Satara, 23 families from Mahabaleshwar Tehsil were shifted to safer places following a landslide at the Ghewari-Arene road. Due to continuous rains in the Buldhana district, water has entered many villages and affected normal life. Prarthana, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
The death toll from the landslide incident in Raigad district of the state has risen to 27. Incessant rainfall triggered a massive landslide at Irshalwari village in Khalapur Tehsil of Raigad on Wednesday. Torrential rains lashed many parts of Gujarat today, including Navsari, Junagadh, Amreli, Bhavnagar and Ahmedabad districts, disrupting normal life. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel cancelled all his engagements in Rajkot and rushed to Gandhinagar. The IMD has issued a red alert for heavy to very heavy rains in 7 districts of the state, including Junagadh, Devbhumi Dwarka, Surat and Navsari. IMD has warned fishermen not to venture into the sea for the next 4 days. We have a report.
The worst affected Girnar mountain and Junagadh city witnessed more than 9 inches of rainfall today, which led to flood-like situations on the road. Due to severe waterlogging, the vehicles were seen submerged in the water, hitting normal life. Relief and rescue operation is underway in Junagadh and more than 250 people have been shifted to safer places so far. Many trains en routing Junagadh and Gir Somnath have been cancelled or short terminated due to waterlogging on railway tracks. Many roads have also been closed for traffic in rain-affected areas. One day due to heavy rainfall was reported in Amreli district this evening. Following the waterlogging at many places in Ahmedabad city, 6 underpasses were closed for traffic today. Aparna Khund, Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
The Indian Meteorological Department has forecast heavy rainfall in various parts of the country during the next few days. Widespread rainfall is likely to continue over northwest India. It has predicted rainfall over Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi today and from the 24th to 26th of July. Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand are also likely to witness isolated heavy rainfall today as well as on the 25th and 26th of this month. For central India, the IMD has said widespread rainfall with isolated heavy rainfall over the region to the next 5 days. In West India, isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely to continue over Mumbai for the next 2 days and in the Gujarat region for today and over Konkan and Goa, Ghat areas of Maharashtra from 23rd to the 26th of this month. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the Aviation Security Control Center ASCC of the Central Industrial Security Force at Mahipalpur campus in New Delhi today. The Aviation Security Control Center will have 4 components including Communication and Monitoring Center, Incident Management Center, Aviation Research Center and Data Center. Director General Central Industrial Security Force Sheel Vardhan Singh and several senior officers of the force were also present on the occasion. Delhi prison authorities have suspended 4 officials of the Tihar jail in connection with the physical appearance of Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front JKLF chief and terror funding case convict Yasin Malik in Supreme Court. The authorities cited serious security lapse on the part of some officials. The suspended officials include 1 deputy superintendent, 2 assistant superintendents and a head warden. Malik, who is in Tihar jail following his conviction and life sentence in a terror funding case, was brought to the Apex Court premises in a prison van without the court's permission. A senior official in Delhi Prison Department said that a detailed inquiry into the matter has been ordered to fix the responsibility of erring officials. He added that prima facie, these 4 officials have been found responsible for Malik's physical production before the top court. The Manipur police has arrested a juvenile in connection with an incident of violence against women. The Manipur police informed that altogether 6 persons, including a juvenile, have been arrested in the case so far. The state police is making an all-out effort to arrest the remaining culprits by conducting raids at many suspected hideouts. It said that a total of 125 checkpoints were installed in different districts as security measures. In badminton, India's men's doubles pair of Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty have stormed into the final of Korea Open in Yeosu. The third seed duo defeated second seed Chinese combination of Wei Kang Liang and Chang Wang 21-15, 24-22 in the semi-final. Satwiksairaj and Chirag are the only Indian contenders left in the tournament after the exit of all other star shuttlers. In cricket, West Indies resumed the first innings at the overnight score of 86-1 against India on the third day of the second and final test at Port of Spain in Trinidad today. The hosts were 117-2 when the game was stopped due to wet outfield. They were trailing India by 321 runs. Earlier, India scored 438 runs in the first innings, riding on a magnificent 121-run innings by Virat Kohli. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's banking sector is among strongest in the world. Torrential rains disrupt normal life in several parts of western and northern India. IMD forecasts heavy rainfall in various parts of the country to the next few days. Death toll due to landslide in Raigad district of Maharashtra rises to 27. 4 officials of Delhi's Tihar jail suspended over issue of physical appearance of terror funding case convict Yasin Malik in Supreme Court. And in badminton, Indian pair of Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty storm into the men's doubles final of Korea Open in Yeosu. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.